I was up there on the roof, floating in the pool, and for a split second, I almost started to feel sorry for Philly. So I started doing the math, right? And it's like, that guy's got to be living in so much fear and angst. It's got to be just sad. Like, it's got to be real sad. So, I remember when his wife got targeted right in front of his house. He couldn't do anything about it, right? And she almost got hurt. Thankfully, she didn't. But, you know, guys mug your wife right in front of your house and you're powerless to do anything about it. They never got caught. You're always worried about them coming back. I mean, it seemed like a targeted attack from all the chatter, right? So, you get her a new phone and she's going to be a victim again, right? And that's got to really suck, knowing that you can't protect your wife in front of your own house. And then he had that whole run-in with, Ace. He's all feeling big and mighty and macho, and I'm going to run over there on my bike and confront Ace. And then he realizes when he's standing there that he can't confront Ace, so he tries to lie and trick some locals into getting into a fight with Ace, because he can't do anything about it, right? And then he confronts Ace again, and, it's like, whatever. He's like, I don't know what happened, but he ran. I don't know what happened, but he ran. Yeah, that doesn't speak of any demonstration of, physical prowess. And then the funny thing is, like, he's doing that live stream against Tim K. I was just recording it and, had to listen to it a couple times. And it's funny because at the end, I think it's Pogueman, Nathan. I think Pogueman is sitting there talking shit, and he's like, yeah, when I see Tim K, I'm just going to slice him in the belly. And at one point, he's got that crack in his voice, that wobble, right? And at one point, Philly gets real serious, and he's like, wait, should I be worrying about Tim coming to, approach me on the street? So, I mean, he's got all this fear, right? He's got to have all this fear, walking down the street. And then I guess his friends are like long-term friends are talking behind his back. I mean, just imagine the fear going through his head and not knowing where Jeff is. Ooh. And the sad thing is like, he knows I can just, with his regular routine, his creature of habit, right? My patience, it's like I could just walk up behind him when he's eating his breakfast, pick up his pancakes off his plate, and eat them right in front of him. I mean, he knows he can't do anything about it, right? He knows he's powerless. If he doesn't have some kuyas to try and fight me, what's he gonna do? Run like Andy Omar? That's got to be a really fearful state. And I was that close to feeling sorry for him. That close. Couldn't quite get over the hump. Because he made his own bed. He went out there, talked a lot of shit about a lot of people. He made his own bed. If I picked a fight with people who were bigger and stronger than me, I would be in the same situation. But I'm not that dumb. And I have an ounce, or I shouldn't have said I have an ounce. I have a ton of ability to do some self-reflection. If somebody's telling me I should look at something I'm doing, I look at it. I just had a conversation the other day, and it was a very passionate, heated argument. And the guy pointed out some things I was missing in that discussion, in that argument. And, once I stepped back, looked at him, and did a little homework, he's 100% right. Totally changed a very strong opinion I held because he presented new facts. And that's all I've ever tried to do with Philly, is get him to apply a little bit of self-reflection on his channel and step back from the position of a father, and how would a father respond to him doing what he's doing? Because clearly he doesn't understand anything about fatherhood from what I've seen. But it's just sad. It's just really sad. So I'm going to finish this series of videos I started a couple days ago about, why you should care. Everybody keeps saying, why should I care? Why should I care? There's a lot of reasons why you should care. And There's a couple other videos I'm going to start recommending to people. So I'm going to finish that series. I pulled most everything off my channel. I'm going to reboot my channel, but I'm wanting to rename my channel. There's a couple other Not Dead Yets out there. And, you know, I didn't really care about a couple of them, but one of them I kind of like. So, and I'm not real attached to that name anymore. I feel like I've outgrown that name personally inside. So, I've been wanting to reboot to another name that I've had in mind for quite a while. So I'm going to reboot after I get done with all this travel. I just booked all my flights, got a lot of flights this month, and, you know, so going to be bouncing in and out of a few islands. Yeah, you know, but anyway, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go to the Philippines a few times. I'm not real excited about that, but you do what you have to do, right? But all this stuff with Philly, all the heavy stuff, all the dirty stuff, all the nasty stuff that's coming, it's going to come off this channel, and most of it will be IRL, in real life. So, going to go get me some pancakes, I think. But, yeah, when I relaunch my channel, you know, because the problem is I'm moving cities like every 2 days, every 3 days for the next month and a half. And that's just not time to sit down and edit and, you know, make videos. So I'm going to record what I can and post what I can. But, you know, most of it will wait until I relaunch. I'm thinking August I slow down for probably 2 months in the same spot. So I should be able to get a lot of stuff reorganized, re-edited, and a lot more coherent. So if you're around, great. If not, I understand. Have a great life. Have a great summer. I just booked my plans for the 4th of July. I hope you've got some plans in the works, some barbecue or something to enjoy the holiday. And yeah, I mean, life is pretty good, especially when you're not living in fear of somebody walking up behind you. Just saying. Just saying. And yet, you know, the other thing that sucks about Philly's new situation is how many male friends does he have? How many people are going to go to breakfast with him after somebody rides around the island and shows all the restaurant owners videos of how he treats treats cooks and how he treats people on the street? I mean, how many places are really going to be welcoming to that type of person? How many locals are really going to be welcoming to that type of person? I don't know, but I guess Philly will find out. I guess he'll always have his wife to hang out with. Well, we assume he'll always have his wife. I mean, now that they bought the house, you know, she can kick him out at any time, right? How many times have we heard that story? How many times have we heard the story, somebody buys a house and we don't need you no more, go away. And oh, it's interesting. Here's the interesting thing that P brought up is when you are married, you are responsible to support the family. Legally in the Philippines, the family. So all of his wife's family members can actually get alimony out of Philly. Even when they're still married, they can still, I need financial help and you are legally obligated to help me. That's an interesting video from the P. You should go watch that. But who knows, maybe he'll get divorced. I guess there's a new divorce bill coming up online. Maybe they'll stay together. I don't know, I'm not a fortune teller. But I do feel sorry because you know that man's got to be living in a hell of a lot of fear. What, wait, no, I don't feel sorry. He made his bed. He clearly went out there and intentionally made his bed. So let him lie in it and, you know, be forgiving, but never forget what people said and did. Never forget. I know he'll never forget. Y'all have a great day.